danced with monsters through the night. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. You can sing along if you want. I'm never gonna look back. Whoa, never gonna give up. No, please don't awake me now. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is gonna be the best day of my life. My life. I howled at the moon with friends, and then the sun came crashing in. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. But all the possibilities, no limits, just epiphanies. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. I'm never gonna look back. Whoa, never gonna give up. Whoa, please don't wake me now. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is gonna be the best day of my life. My life. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is gonna be the best day of my life. My life. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I hear it calling outside my window. I feel it in my soul. Stars were burning so bright, sun was out till midnight. I say we lose control. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is gonna be the best day of my life. My life. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is gonna be the best day of my life. My life. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The best day of my life. My life. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is gonna be the best day of my life. My life. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. When the night is come and the land is dark and the moon just as long as you stand by me. Darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, now stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. If the sky that we look upon tumble and fall, and the mountains should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, I won't cry, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. Darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, now stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. Ooh, darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, now stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. Whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand by me? Oh, now stand by me. 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 Ooh, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, how about some Taylor Swift? Do we have any Taylor Swift fans out there? I bet we do. I stay out too late, got nothing on my brain. That's what people say. Ooh, that's what people say. Ooh, go on too many dates, but I can't make them stay. That's what people say. That's what people say. But I keep on cruising, can't stop, won't stop moving. It's like I got this music in my mind saying it's gonna be alright. Cause the player's gonna play, 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 play. Haters gonna hate, 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 hate. I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake. Shake it off, shake it off. Heartbreaker's gonna break, 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 break. Faker's gonna fake, 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 fake. I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake. Shake it off, shake it off. I never miss a beat. I'm lighting on my feet. That's what they don't see. Oh, oh, that's what they don't see. Ooh, I'm dancing moves up as I go. That's what they don't know. Ooh, that's what they don't know. But I keep on cruising. Can't stop, won't stop grooving. It's like I got this music in my mind saying it's gonna be alright. Cause the player's gonna play, 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 play. Haters gonna hate, 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 hate. I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake. Shake it up, shake it off. Heartbreaker's gonna break, 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 break. Faker's gonna fake, 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 fake. I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake. Shake it off, shake it off. 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 Shake it off. Shake it off, shake it off. Shake it off, shake it off. Shake it off, shake it off. Cause the player's gonna play, 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 play. Haters gonna hate, 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 hate. I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake. Shake it off, shake it off. Heartbreaker's gonna break, 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 break. Faker's gonna fake, 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 fake. I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake. Shake it off, shake it off. Shake it off, shake it off. Shake it off.
Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to our pre-inauguration press conference. We're so glad that all of you are here. My name is Paul Scaff, and I'm a member of the Connecticut Democracy Center. In just a few short moments, maybe about 30 minutes from now, we're all going to be heading across the hall to watch the Kid Governor-Elect and his cabinet members be sworn in and take their oaths of office here and enter their term of office as our new Kid Governor cabinet members and Kid Governor of the state of Connecticut. Right now we're in the Treasurer's office here of the old State House, where in just a few short moments I'm going to bring out our Kid Governor-Elect Keudy Martinez and his cabinet. And then we're going to have a great day today. They're going to be filled with lots of educational activities that the kids are going to learn so much about civics and civics education. They're going to have a wonderful day, and I hope you will too. For our members of the press, the way we're going to do this is bring the kids out in just a few short moments, and Keudy's going to come up and he'll have an opportunity to share a little bit about him and his platform and what he's run on, and then we'll open it up to questions that you may have of Keudy. Once we've taken some questions from him, we'll bring each cabinet member up and they're going to say a little bit about themselves and their platform, and there'll be time for one question for each of them. And then at the end, I'll bring Keudy back up if there's any remaining questions. Okay? All right, then let's go ahead and let's get started. Right to the end. And just follow him all the way to the end. Would you just stand next to you? Yeah. Great, you're doing good. Great, you're doing good. All right. Keudy, why don't we have you come forward? Fantastic.
Hi.
Go ahead and tell everybody who you are and your platform.
Hi, my name is Keudy Martinez. My platform focuses on school safety, and my 3 points are: 1, help stop bullying by supporting and reporting unsafe behavior. 2, promote buddy systems in school to make sure no one feels alone. 3, encourage 5th graders to create a mental health awareness group or club in the school setting. Yeah.
Fantastic. Questions for Keudy?
How did you pick your platform?
I picked my platform because I noticed how schools are not really safe and kids are getting bullied nowadays, and I wanted to change that.
Mr. Kid Governor-Elect, could you tell us a little bit about how your reaction to the news that you were elected to this prestigious post?
I was excited, but also happy to work with my cabinet members. So it was really nerve-wracking, and I was just having a great time, spending time with my family, and just celebrating.
Now, I imagine in addition to your duties, you're still going to have to do some chores around the house, even though you're the kid governor.
Yeah,
What chores will you be doing?
probably cleaning my room.
Ah,
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about living in Waterbury?
I have a lot of opportunities to do a lot of things, and it's a good town. It's fun. There's a lot of things to do. Schools are nice and fun. It's a lot of people. Just a great town.
what are your favorite subjects in school?
Social studies. My favorite subjects in schools are social studies and math.
Social studies and math.
Yeah.
Wow. How do you think those do?
Well, I'm really good at math, and if it wasn't for social studies, I probably wouldn't be up here right now. So,
And what do you like most about Chase Elementary?
everyone's like kind and respectful, and the teachers they care about you. Like if anything were to happen to you, they would want to change that and help you through that, and they're really supportive. So that's.
Mr. Governor-Elect Keith McGilvery from the Fox 61 Morning News. I'm curious what you're most excited about as you embark on this new adventure.
Well, I'm most excited to meet my cabinet members every month and work with them and try to create new rules that aren't really good nowadays.
When you look at your cabinet, it is a beautifully diverse reflection of our state with boys and girls from all different backgrounds in all corners of Connecticut. Why do you think that diversity is important?
Can you repeat that?
Why do you think it's important that you have a mix of kids from all over Connecticut with all different backgrounds as part of your cabinet? Any thoughts on that?
Not really much, but
Is it exciting to meet kids from all corners of the state?
yeah, it's really exciting and nice to meet people that I never met before and learn new things about them. So, yeah.
What do you do outside of school? Do you play sports? Do you play instruments?
Well, I play a lot of sports outside of school, such as football, soccer, and hockey. So, and I also do guitar. Pretty good at it.
And what's your life goal?
My life, well, I want to be a governor official for Waterbury in Connecticut, and maybe one day when I get older, I can even be president of the United States.
What does it mean to you to be a leader?
It means, for me to be a leader, it means everything to like be supportive and help everyone and encourage them and be just a role model.
Do you have any siblings? What's
Yeah.
your family like?
I have two sisters. I live with my stepdad and my mom. They're really supportive and kind and help me practice with kind of stuff like this. So, yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So how much practice did you do for today?
A lot.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Keudy, let me ask you this one question. How do you feel you're going to be able to help your cabinet members with their platforms?
It feels, well, I feel like they can actually help me with mine, and it's just each of our platforms is kind of related to each other. I feel like we all can make a difference for everyone and just help each other to create our platforms to a reality. So,
Awesome, thank you. With that, let's take this opportunity to transition to our cabinet members, and let me invite Cabinet Member Dawson to the podium. Dawson, you want to tell us who you are and your platform?
My name is Dawson Quijada. My platform is endangered animals. My 3-step plan is to make a pick-up litter day, a day where kids pick up trash on the ground and they throw it away to keep the environment healthy and clean. And my second 3-point plan is to let kids write letters to state representatives so they can make more laws for endangered in our wildlife. And my last part of the 3-point plan is last part.
Tell us about your posters.
Oh. So kids, like all around the state, kids can make posters if they want about endangered animals and hang it around their school to educate people about like if they're endangered and to keep everything clean and healthy for them.
Thank you, Dawson. Fantastic. Let's invite Dominic forward.
Hi, my name is Dominic, and my platform was school safety, and my 3-point plan was stop fighting, stop bullying, and promote respect.
Dominic, let me ask, what inspired you to run for Kid Governor?
It inspired me because I wanted to make a difference in my community and state for my fellow students and peers.
Awesome. Any other questions?
How are you planning to work with the governor? It sounds like your platforms are quite similar.
Yes, both of our platforms are quite similar, and I plan to go whatever he wants to go with, and we could do a little bit of what I want to go with too.
Thank you, Dominic. Appreciate that very much. Chloe, let's invite you forward.
Hi, my name is Chloe Wilcox. My platform was healthy eating. My 3-point platform plan was 1, have pediatricians give students healthier eating options. 2, put up flyers around schools to give healthier options. And 3, talk with school leaders to advocate for healthier eating.
Chloe, why do you think it's important for boys and girls to make healthy options? There are a lot of snacks and candies and junk foods out there. Why choose a healthy option?
I think healthy options are important because just eating all that junk food can lead to poor dental care, and you can have some health issues as well. So like you can have a little side of vegetables or something in your meal, and then you can have some dessert later.
Thank you, Chloe. Appreciate that. Let's go ahead and invite Nava.
Hi, my name is Nava, and my platform is littering, and my 3-point plan to stop it is to 1, have fifth graders make posters around their school about littering. 2, have 5th graders go on a litter walk to pick up trash. And 3, have 5th graders decorate large trash and recycle bins to put around their school to persuade others to use them.
Nava, I met your classmates earlier. What is it like to have your class here cheering you on? They were so excited to see your picture in the Kid Governor's office. What does that mean to you to have them here?
I'm really excited to have them here because they're going to help me, because they've helped me get to the place where I am right now. So I think that it's just fair that they could be here to see me go on.
Thank you, Nava. Appreciate that. Great. Ryan?
My name is Ryan, and my platform is mental health, and my 3-point plan is 1, create educational classes to help 5th graders learn and understand mental health and coping strategies. 2, promote peer-to-peer support programs in schools where students can check in and talk with each other. 3, encourage schools to have Friday Fun Days with a menu of activities that students can try and use to reduce stress and anxiety.
Ryan, what might some of your advice be? First of all, I love the Friday Fun Day idea. Love it. But to a classmate who might be feeling sad at school or lonely, what would you say to that boy or girl? What do you think that they should do?
I should say that that they could try to do something that they might like or enjoy and try to cheer them up.
Thank you, Ryan. Verona?
Hi, my name is Verona, and my platform is self-confidence. My 3-point plan. First is to make positivity boxes, and every month it should be refilled with positive messages so that whenever a student is feeling down or sad, they may go and grab a message, read it, and hopefully feel a bit better about their day. Second, affirmation announcements. This is when a group of students get to go and get picked to read out a few affirmations on the loudspeaker, and every student in their class may follow. Third, self-esteem videos. Us fifth graders may make videos about self-esteem so that younger kids may watch it, and hopefully that they will grow up learning to love themselves.
What's the first thing you would put in a positivity box? What's the first message you would write?
You're beautiful and you're worth it.
Thank you, Lorraine. I'd like to invite our Kid Governor-Elect Keudy back up to the podium if there's any final questions.
I actually had a question for Dawson. Could I grab a question for Dawson?
Yeah, sure.
Is that okay, Dawson?
Yeah.
I don't think you've got a question this morning. I love your platform, picking up litter. Tell us, and working with endangered animals, what do you love about our animals? Do you have a favorite animal, and why do you think we should try to keep them safe?
My favorite animal is a cat, and we should keep endangered animals safe because it's like having a Jenga tower with one block on the bottom. If you pull the block on the bottom, the whole ecosystem will like fall apart.
Thank you. Thank you, Dawson. I like the high fives.
Keudy, what are your first steps toward implementing your platform?
Well, the first steps are basically using my platform points, pretty much changing a lot of stuff and stop bullying and just probably, yeah.
So do you start with your own school?
Pretty much, yes, and then move on from there. 'Cause that's the school that I mostly know, and most likely, yeah.
I understand that you had a special escort from Waterbury up here today. Can you tell a little bit about that? And were you surprised?
It was a little chaotic. It was chaotic. They just came to my house. I was a little nervous because I thought something big happened until they explained. And then we took some photos. I got in my car and then we left and came here.
But what happened? Who came to your house and what happened?
It was the mayor and a lot of other people and police officers.
3 motorcycles, right?
Yeah,
Wow, they must have had a cold ride up here from Waterbury.
yeah.
Well, the governor has to have security and protection, so did you feel secure?
Yeah.
Excellent.
There are kids, just maybe lastly for me, there are kids watching now all over the state of Connecticut this morning. You have so much to be proud of. What's your message to the fifth graders, more than 10,000 of them who voted?
Never give up, follow your dreams. If I'd never followed my dreams, I would have never been here right now. So you guys could do a lot of things. Keep dreaming and keep following it.
Wow.
Good advice.
Are these kids great or what? This concludes our pre-inauguration press conference. I want to thank you all for coming here today, and thank you for supporting these amazing students. We'll start our inauguration ceremonies in just a little bit, beginning at 10:50. We'll see you there soon. Thank you. Fantastic.
State Representative, follow me.
Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds perch on my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true. Singing, this is my message to you. Singing, don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds perch on my doorstep, singing sweet songs with melodies pure and true. Singing, this is my message to you. Singing, don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Every little thing is gonna be alright. I will ride, I will fly, chase the wind and touch the sky. I will fly, chase the wind and touch the sky. I will fly, chase the wind and touch the sky. I will fly, chase the wind and touch the sky. Like a small boat on the ocean, sending big waves into motion. Like how a single word can make a heart open. I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion. And all the things I didn't say, wrecking balls inside my brain. I will scream and loud tonight. Can you hear my voice this time? This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright song. My power's turned off. Starting right now, I'll be strong. I'll play my fight song. And I don't really care if nobody else believes, 'cause I've still got a lot of fight left in me. Losing friends, I'm chasing sleep. Everybody's worried about me. Too deep. Too deep. Too good, that is my home. There's a fire burning in my bones. I still believe. I still believe. All those things I didn't say, wrecking balls inside my brain. I was screaming loud tonight. Can you hear my voice this time? This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright song. My power's turned on. Starting right now, I'll be strong. I'll play my fight song. And I don't really care if nobody else believes, 'cause I've still got a lot of fight left in me. I've still got a lot of fight left
I'm
in
sure
me.
Brian's gone over the instructions with you a million times. They'll come on in and sit, and then I'll start it with my We're so glad to have you.
Oh, I am the son of a civics teacher.
All right, I'm gonna
And
play
I
one
was
more
a-
song
and I
for you
was a-
all, and then we'll get this started. Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow. But if we are wise, we know that there swallow your pride. If I have things you need to borrow, for no one can fill those of your needs that you won't let show. So just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'd understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. For it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'd understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Call me, you can just call me, call me.
I'm supposed to check the clock and make sure it's accurate. It's accurate. Okay. We're good. Everything is great. Everyone's here. The last kids are coming in now.
Oh, the last kids aren't. Oh, so maybe I stopped feeling too soon.
They're coming in. They're literally here now. And then Serenity has the dignitaries all lined up. So.
So I moved here, it will be 8 years this fall. I was in Vermont previously for 6 years as the nighttime news anchor for CBS, and then the opportunity came to do the morning show at Fox 61, and my family's in Massachusetts, so it put me closer to home, which is nice, and I've been able to do a lot of things that I really value on the show, so that's worked out. I say everything except my wake-up time I love. I typically am up at 2 a.m.
Oh, that's a stretch. I mean, I'm up between 4 and 5. But 2, I don't know if I would like that.
Well, tune in at 5 some morning, I'll give you a wave.
Okay, I will do that for sure. I think if I could work like from 4 in the morning to 9 and then again at like 11 to 2, that would be good for me.
So were you naturally up early?
Yeah.
So I was not, but I fear if I ever leave the morning show, like I would love, first of all, I don't know that I'd ever return to a normal sleeping pattern, but like we have somebody who works a 6 to 2 schedule, and like I would love that now.
Really?
Like now I wake up at 2 now, waking up at like 4 or 5 is like no big deal.
Yeah,
I sleep until 4 on the weekend.
That's got to be hard to maintain.
Are you taking a cue from Brian as far as the start time, or
I'm waiting for all the dignitaries to sit
to come
down.
up and say? I didn't know if they were marching in.
Yeah, they should be marching in any minute. And then I sit down over there, and then I come back at the end to say goodbye or whatever.
Want to do a picture?
Oh.
so strange to even say, but like it is weird to me, or like good. I don't know what the word is, but the fact that I'm able to get a good chunk of my day working done at a time where I really could not be doing something else, right? Like I can't go grocery shopping at 3. And it opens up another window of the day. Does that make sense? Because then I'm like, if I work 9 to 5, then you're.
Welcome, everybody. I'd like to welcome everybody. It's not working. Where's the... It is on? Okay, great. Welcome, everybody, once again. We're really happy to have everyone here. I'd like to thank Kala Farnham for the music that she provided for us. It was really wonderful. And now I'll say an official hello and good morning to students, teachers, and honored guests and friends. I'm Sally Whipple. I'm the executive director of the Connecticut Democracy Center at Connecticut's Old State House. Through this building's 229-year history, this former state capitol has welcomed everyone through the door. All kinds of people from Connecticut, also people like State Representatives P.T. Barnum and Noah Webster, who wrote the first American dictionary, and presidents, President Andrew Jackson and President Jimmy Carter were in this building, and other presidents as well. So we've had a lot of great people that we've welcomed to the Old State House over 200 years. But today, we welcome you, all of you here today in the Old State House and online. We welcome you to join us as Connecticut's 10th Kid Governor and Cabinet step into their official roles on this special Inauguration Day. Together, we're going to celebrate these students along with nearly 70,000 Connecticut fifth graders who have participated in Connecticut's Kid Governor and voted in the annual statewide election since we launched this program in 2015. All of these students, including you, have learned about state government, elections, and voting, and you're going to use that knowledge to figure out how to work together toward an even better Connecticut. This year, our Kid Governor and Cabinet will work with the Kid Governors and Cabinets of New Hampshire, Oregon, and Oklahoma to share ideas and experiences from coast to coast, just as adult governors do through the National Governors Association. And all of these students are supported by adults who value civic engagement and work hard to encourage young people to participate in civic life for the good of our state. These adults include our Connecticut's Kid Governor Coordinator, Serenity Zapst, and the director of our Kid Governor program, Brian Cofrancesco, as well as our staff and volunteer colleagues at the Connecticut Democracy Center. And of course, the outstanding teachers who bring our free Kid Governor lesson plans to life and engage their students in learning that will last a lifetime. And I'd like to also thank our generous supporters and community partners who help make Connecticut's Kid Governor possible. Some of them are here today. And we'd love to thank Connecticut Humanities for their support, as well as the Galicki Family Foundation, the Filene Foundation, the Connecticut Community Foundation, Travelers, People's Bank, David Allen Hospitality Group, and Victus Coffee. You can see that all kinds of people and groups have come together to support all of our fifth graders in Connecticut. And their generosity and collaboration inspires thousands of students and many adults every year. And now I would like everyone to help me give a warm welcome to our host for the Connecticut's Kid Governor Inauguration Ceremony, Fox 61's Mr. Keith McGilvery.
Thank you. I'm a little bit taller than Miss Whipple. Good morning, everyone. So it's my job every day to wake up our entire state, and I heard this room cheer earlier. I think we can do a little bit better than that. On three, good morning, everyone. I love it. Great job. Who is excited to be here today? Come on. We're feeling pretty good? So it is my job to travel Connecticut and celebrate all the good that is happening in our community, and this is such a beautiful example of all of that. I am so thrilled to be here today. I'm going to let you guys in on a little bit of a secret. Raise your hand if you want to be on TV today. Okay, so the trick, just once, look to the back of the room. Don't move your body. Look to the back of the room. Wave to all of our photographers. So the trick is, if you want to be on TV with any of these organizations, your looking eyes and attention are up here. Anyone who's going like this, didn't I say that earlier? If you're going like this, they're not going to put you on there. But we're excited to celebrate everybody in this room, and we are so, so glad you're here today. But we're not here to talk about me. We are here to talk about some really outstanding students. Make some noise if you know somebody up here. It is Connecticut Kid Governor, Kid Governor Inauguration Day. It is exciting to welcome so many of our wonderful elected officials here today. As we officially swear in and welcome you, 2025 Kid Governor and his amazing cabinet. Round of applause for all these folks. A lot of you folks are really fortunate to be in this space with us celebrating today, and that is wonderful. But we heard from Ms. Whipple, there are also about 70,000 fifth graders watching from all across Connecticut on our live stream this morning. So on three, I want to say hello, Connecticut. So everybody who's watching in the live stream knows that we're thinking about them this morning. Can we do it? 1, 2, 3. Wonderful. This morning we're going to meet our state dignitaries who are joining us for this event, and hear from your outgoing Kid Governor. Cristiano Almeida is here. Thank you for being here. And your Kid Governor-Elect Keudy, who is here as well. We are so thrilled to have you, Mr. Governor-Elect. Thank you for being here as well. Keudy Martinez. His portrait is already up. Governor Martinez's portrait is already up in his office. And later this afternoon, we'll connect you with people who work in Connecticut's 3 branches of state government. They're going to answer as many questions as they can. See if you can stump them. These people are really, really smart. They'll talk about their jobs and their responsibilities and how each branch of government, right, Lieutenant Governor, they all work together, right? We do this as a team. You'll also get to connect with your 2025 Kid Governor's Cabinet and your Kid Governor, so that will be excited as well. You guys feeling pretty good? Yeah. All right, so those of you who are in person are in for a special treat. You'll get to meet your Kid Governor. You'll get to visit his awesome office. Has anyone gotten a sneak peek of it yet? It is really fancy in there. You'll get to check it out. And I learned this morning, I am the son of a history teacher, and I just learned this morning that that was at one point the adult governor's office back in the 1800s. So long, well, maybe around when I was born, but long before any of you were born today. So I hope today's inauguration empowers you to make a difference in your own community, because that's what this is all about. Whether you're up here, you're in the audience, or you're watching at home, we all have the power to make our communities a better place. Did you guys get that? You can all do it in ways big and small. Before we begin our inauguration ceremony, I will ask your current Kid Governor, Cristiano Almeida, to come to the podium to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. So as he comes up, I will tell you the last time I saw your Kid Governor before today, whose platform, you can come on up, was about physical fitness, I was jogging by the State House, right? I was so glad I was jogging and not eating an ice cream because you did a great job with your platform. Okay, Pledge of Allegiance.
All right, here we go. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much, Mr. Governor, Mr. Kid Governor, and we will remain standing. We're going to remain standing. Sorry about that. For our ladies and gentlemen, eyes and ears up here, right? We're standing for our national anthem. Eyes and ears up here, right? Our national anthem this morning, performed by State Troubadour Kala Farnham.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated. All right. Eyes and ears up here. Thank you so much. I learned today that Miss Farnham, how many years? 3 years? At least 3 years she has been joining us, and it is such a beautiful example of using our talents, because we all have a different talent in this room. And for her, it, in part, was her musical abilities, and she's sharing that with us to help us celebrate. So another round of applause for the beautiful music. Not today. Today, we are recognizing a group of motivated, passionate fifth graders who accepted the challenge of running for Connecticut's Kid Governor this fall. They were the final candidates in the 2024 statewide election. And today, folks, they are beginning their one-year term as the 2025 Kid Governor and Cabinet. I would like to ask each of them to stand and wave to the audience when they hear their name called. First up, drum roll, please. Your Kid Governor-Elect Keudy Martinez. Governor-Elect Martinez's platform is all about speaking up for safe and happy schools and to address school safety. A beautiful platform. Thank you and congratulations. Should we introduce your cabinet? Let's do it. You can remain standing. I'll have them all join you. How's that? Up first, Dawson Quijada, whose platform focuses on endangered animals. Protecting our animals. Thank you so much. Dominic DeVincentis, whose platform is about school safety. Chloe Wilcox, who is a beautiful, bright light and bursts of energy, whose platform focuses on healthy eating. So she doesn't want to see you all eating junk food today, okay? And that, yeah. She'll talk about that, though. You can make some good decisions. Nava Ekstrand is here as well. Raise your hand if you're in Nava's class. Yeah, I met Nava's class earlier. They were very excited to be here today. Nava, congratulations. Ryan Deng, whose platform is to promote mental health awareness, and Warona Sekomu, who gave a beautiful speech earlier this morning about the importance of self-confidence, which you are all demonstrating in such a beautiful way. Cristiano, you can stand up as well. We will clap for you as you round out your term. All right, you all may be seated. You all may be seated. You'll probably be signing a lot of autographs and taking a lot of pictures later. The cabinet will spend the next year working together to advance their platforms and to support our new Kid Governor and his platform. We are so proud of you. We are so grateful you're here, and we are really excited. We are also here to recognize in the room today all of you who are here and supporting your classmates. Give yourselves a round of applause. We are so glad you're here. You folks stepped up and you made videos. Raise your hand if you made a video, if you made a poster, if you worked on platforms. You all did these projects to support yourselves and your classmates. There is so much to be proud of as being part of this statewide election. Each of you played an important role in getting all of these young people, our new Kid Governor and cabinet, where they are today. So another big round of applause, because we are going to do this together, and it is going to be a really great year. I mentioned earlier that I am the son of a civics teacher. I survived 3 years as an elementary school substitute teacher as well. I know firsthand the teachers in this room are touching hearts, are changing lives, who are bringing this program to life. If you have a teacher in this room or a teacher who's watching on the live stream today, a big round of applause. And you are seeing up here, boys and girls, just a mere fraction of the young people who participated this year. I learned that there were some 50 other nominees in schools all across Connecticut who bravely stepped up and shared their platforms as part of this campaign. We are grateful to you, and know that even if you're not sitting up here this morning, that you do have an important role to play in making our state a better place. And a lot of people voted in all of this. More than 10,400 people voted. So folks who stepped up and did their civic responsibility to vote, thank you and congratulations to all of you. So much to be proud of. In a few moments, we will hear from your 2024 Kid Governor, Cristiano Almeida, who is concluding his one-year term today. Cristiano, I will have you stand again and be recognized for your hard work over the last year. I know your mom is here today. Your family is so proud of you and your school. You represented this state with dignity and incredible skill. We are grateful for that. We are honored to have a number of officials from all three branches of government here today to celebrate our Kid Governor-Elect Keudy, his cabinet members, and all of you who are here in person or watching online. These public servants have made the time and effort to participate, and it is a testament to the importance of civics education, understanding our rights and responsibilities in the beautiful democracy that we call home. Thank you all for being here. Our first speaker is Connecticut's Lieutenant Governor I see her everywhere I go. She is committed to this state, doing incredible work, advocating on behalf of so many people in our state. Susan Beisowitz, as lieutenant governor, she takes the place when the governor is out of town or is busy with something. I think when he went to a UConn game, you may have been in charge. Please welcome our lieutenant governor to the podium. We are so grateful that you're here today.
Keith, thank you so much. Good morning. I am so delighted to be here on behalf of the governor, who is in Bridgeport as we speak, and he has a special message for you that I will share just a little bit later. But today, I know that Connecticut's future is very bright because of the amazing talent that we have in our new governor and our fantastic new cabinet members. Now, these wonderful leaders would not be here but for some very special people. And the first group of people I'm thinking about are all the parents who supported them and you all in your efforts. So let's have a round of applause for parents. And none of us would be where we are if it has not been for our amazing teachers, the committed people that have helped us become, along with our parents, the people that we are. I say every day, I wouldn't be where I am without my public school teachers. And of course, most of them are women. So let's give our teachers a round of applause. Right, I saw those heads going, ladies, exactly. And I think our teachers need a raise, right? All right, so to our Kid Governor Keudy, congratulations. It is always great to see a leader with compassion and intelligence and commitment elected as Kid Governor. Aren't we proud of him? Now, Keudy, I want to tell you that there have been 10 Kid Governors, and adults pay attention because we could take a lesson from the Kid Governors. So there have been 10 Kid Governors. 7 of them have been girls. What do we think about that? And there have been 3 boy governors, and we have not had in Connecticut a governor of color, so congratulations, Keudy. And, you know, Connecticut has been electing governors since the 1600s, and there have been only 2 women governors, so adults, we need to take that message, and you young people, thank you for leading the way, showing that we can have a wonderfully diverse governor and a beautifully diverse cabinet that's going to make great decisions along with Keudy. So congratulations, cabinet members. We are so grateful for your leadership, and I will look forward to hosting the governor and the cabinet members to my office later in this session. I want to say thank you to all the kids that are watching, all of the 5th graders that participated by voting, because voting matters. And thousands of 5th graders voted for these wonderful officials that have been elected. And Keudy, I want to say thank you for making your mission to end bullying the forefront of your platform. Obviously, young people across Connecticut agreed that that was the most important priority for Connecticut. So congratulations on that. And I want to say thank you to all the candidates and now cabinet members who were finalists: Dawson, Dominic, Chloe, Nava, Ryan, and Warona, for running really great, engaging campaigns. You have been able to bring awareness to some really important issues that adults should take note of, and we appreciate all the work you're going to do over this next year to make our state a better place. And I want to thank the 2024 Kid Governor Cristiano Almeida. I had the opportunity to do some events with Cristiano on National Take Your Child to the Library Day, for example. Cristiano has made a great impact on our state last year through his mission to increase physical activity amongst kids. So thank you, Cristiano. You set a great example for Keudy, and know that you can call on your elected officials at any time. And I want all of our elected officials, we have mayors, we have state representatives, state senators joining us. Let's have the electeds have a round of applause. You want to stand up, electeds, so we can see you? We expect some of you to be them someday. So finally, I promised you a message from Governor Lamont, who I mentioned is in Bridgeport, and his message is very short, and he says, please don't raise taxes, Keudy. And with that, thank you all so much. It's such an honor for Governor Lamont and I to represent you every day in Hartford.
Fortunately, it doesn't cost any money not to bully, right? So there we go. It's about changing a culture. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for our fantastic Lieutenant Governor this morning. We're going to move right along with the program. I'd like to invite Commissioner of Education Charlene Russell Tucker to the podium. The commissioner has served in several roles in the State Department of Ed and was appointed by Governor Lamont to lead Connecticut's public education system. Please join me in welcoming the commissioner to the stage this morning. Nice to see you.
Good morning. And I want you to say it loud enough that those watching can really hear you. So I'm going to say again, good morning. Good morning. That is awesome. Thank you so very much for being here. And I'm so thrilled to be joining our electeds and our Lieutenant Governor and others here today, just to tell you how awesome it is to have you here and to know the great work that you're doing. I'm going to follow Lieutenant Governor by asking you to really appreciate our educators, our teachers in this room. I know a superintendent is also in this room. I want to make sure that they know how much we really appreciate them, and also those in classrooms with their students watching. So a loud round of applause for them right now. So thank you, and to all our dignitaries here, it's so great to join you. It is Inauguration Day in Connecticut, and I'd like to recognize and congratulate Cristiano, our 2024 Kid Governor, and for the work that he's done, prioritizing physical health while making exercise enjoyable. For the adults in the room, did we hear that? Because I think that's really important. But thank you, Cristiano, and your cabinet for the work that you've done in this space. I had the opportunity to invite him to our State Board of Education meeting, and he was able to talk to our state board members, and it was great to hear the great work that was happening across the state. But today, spotlighting our new governor right now, Kid Governor-Elect, and it's so great to have you and your cabinet here. So congratulations on your victory and earning the support of your peers and your platform, speaking up for safe and healthy schools. That speaks directly to the heart of what every student deserves: a safe, supportive, and joyful environment where they can thrive. And this theme really aligns with the State Department of Education goal in supporting safe and healthy learning environments for students and school staff, with continued attention to addressing their mental health. So I want you to know that we'll also be inviting you to the State Board of Education, where you can talk about the things that you will be doing. And to all our fifth graders watching online and cheering on your classmates, today's a reminder of the power of civics and the importance of your voice. The Kid Governor program shows us that you don't have to wait until you're an adult to participate in our democracy, right? I know that our secretary agrees with that. You all voted in the Kid Governor program, you elected your governor, and because you support the platform that he is championing. So I want to remind you that your voices matter, and you don't have to wait until you're an adult to get involved. Your voices matter, and leadership can occur at any age. So talking to all of you, and yes, the adults in the room, leadership and your voice are really important. So congratulations. As your Commissioner of Education, I want to let you know how much I appreciate everything that you do, and for us to continue to work together to grow a universe of opportunities for all 512,652 students in our public education system in our state. Thank you very much.
We can clap louder than that for the Commissioner. One more round of applause. Thank you. And thank you for all of your hard work in educating kids across Connecticut. I'd also like to recognize other special guests here today, so that I would ask that you please stand. Up here with me, we have our Secretary of the State, Stephanie Thomas. State Senator Rob Sampson, who represents our new Kid Governor's hometown of Waterbury in the Senate. Were you involved in the escort this morning? From police officers brought him right up. It's probably more than you got. Representative Michael DiGiancarlo, who represents Keudy and Waterbury in the House of Representatives. A state Supreme Court justice. Perhaps you know which gentleman that is in our robe today, Stephen Ecker. Thank you for being here, and to demonstrate the power and the impact of this program, a state coordinator all the way from New Hampshire's Kid Governor program at NH Civics, Joanne Robichaud, is here as well. Where are you, Joanne? Thank you for being here. The state of Connecticut's giving New Hampshire a run for its money. Did you see our new highway signs? Welcome to Connecticut. Representing our friends at Connecticut Humanities, we have Executive Director Jason Mancini is here. Thank you, Jason. State Social Studies Consultant and member of the Kid Governor Advisory Committee, Stephen Armstrong. Thank you for being here. Kid Governor Cristiano Almeida's family is here. I know Mom is in the back. Thank you for your commitment over the last year. Interim Superintendent of the Waterbury Public Schools, Dr. Darren Schwartz is here. Superintendent, thank you. Great male educators in the room as well. The Mayor of Waterbury is here. Mayor Paul Pernerusky is here. Mr. Mayor, I know you were involved in the escort this morning. Well done. And maybe an extra special round of applause for Kid Governor Keudy's family who is here. It is a family commitment. You have so much to be proud of. What a special day for your family. And is your principal here as well? Where's your principal? Stand on up and give us a wave. Lori Eldridge. We have so many more special guests who are joining us today for our educational program about state government. Some are with us, some are streaming online, but I want to acknowledge all of these folks who have stepped up to help this program in one way or another. State Treasurer Eric Russell will join us to talk about the executive branch. State Representative Hilda Santiago will speak about the legislative branch. You guys get all the top names. This is great. And even former Supreme Court Justice Dennis Evali will speak with us about the judicial branch. And as we prepare to swear in Keudy and his cabinet, we will hear from our 2024 Kid Governor Cristiano Almeida. 1 year ago, Cristiano stood at this podium delivering his inaugural address and sharing his goals for getting fit for fun, his platform. It was outstanding. He will now review his term in office as he delivers his farewell address. Ladies and gentlemen, both in this room and streaming at home, a thunderous round of applause for your 2024 Kid Governor Cristiano Almeida. Congratulations. I'm a little bit taller than you.
Good morning. I'm honored to be here with all of you celebrating this special day. First and foremost, let's remember what brought us all here together today. It was the power of your vote. Because of your willingness to participate in the democratic process, we're able to elect leaders to represent our drive for change and continual community improvement. I want to thank every fifth grader who participated in the Kid Governor program and voted in the statewide election. And I'd like to congratulate incoming Kid Governor Keudy and his cabinet as the 2025 leaders for Connecticut's fifth graders. I feel privileged today to stand before you to give my farewell address. As my term as Connecticut's 9th Kid Governor comes to a close, I'm filled with a mix of emotions. I loved being your Kid Governor, and I also loved having my cabinet members by my side for every goal we accomplished together. I'm very grateful for the friendship and teamwork we had this past year. I started my journey to becoming Kid Governor because of one special and influential person, my 5th grade teacher, Ms. Chavez. Her support and guidance helped me find my path to being elected. I'm very thankful to her, as well as my classmates from Washington Elementary School and the Southington Public Schools Administration for standing behind me throughout this entire Kid Governor process. Lastly, my family has been amazing this year. From pressing my ties to driving me all around the state, I could not have achieved what I did without my mom, dad, and grandma. My platform as Kid Governor was getting fit for fun to increase physical activity among kids. Many children suffer from a lack of physical activity, and I wanted to promote fitness to encourage healthier lifestyles. My first platform point was creating a Fit for Fun Kids video series. This series includes videos about fitness, physical activities, interviews with professionals, and student-submitted content. I hope the videos inspired kids to incorporate more physical activity into their daily routines. The second part of my platform was my statewide poster my statewide poster contest in partnership with the Department of Children and Families. 5th graders submitted artwork showing how they and their families stay physically active. This initiative encouraged creativity and spread awareness about the importance of physical activity. The third platform point was developing a FitCoin program in schools to encourage physical activity. Students earn FitCoins from their teachers by engaging in a physical activity and then redeem them. Students earn FitCoins from their teachers by engaging in physical activities and then redeem them for rewards, motivating kids to stay active. There is lots of information about FitCoins on the Connecticut's Kid Governor website, and I hope classes watching today will implement FitCoins in their school if they haven't already. When starting my term last January, I could not have imagined the momentum my platform would have. I concluded my inauguration speech saying, "Let's hit the ground running," literally. But I didn't realize that we actually would. Between the platform of my amazing cabinet members, we were a flurry of great ideas and action. Now I'm realizing that letting go of this incredible leadership role has been by far the hardest part of my term. I have met many friends, influential community leaders, and amazing 5th graders who have inspired me to be impactful as Kid Governor. There are many things and skills I learned and gained over the past year, but one of the greatest takeaways is this: I really cannot lower taxes. Just kidding, although that was requested many times. In all seriousness, my greatest takeaway is no matter who you are or what your goals are, you can make a difference. Leadership is magnetic. Goodness is magnetic. When you start with a good heart, people will gravitate towards you, and you will find the team you need to make a difference in the world. To Kid Governor Keudy, I have the utmost confidence that you will achieve all your goals and more this term, because I believe that your leadership will be magnetic too. Although my term is ending, my community involvement will continue. I plan to run for student council, continue with my involvement in sports, and always be available to support the Connecticut Democracy Center in any way they need me. It's been an honor to serve you during my term as Connecticut's Kid Governor. If you need me, I'll never be far from the soccer field. Now, Kid Governor Keudy, it's time for you to hit the ground running. Literally.
Ladies and gentlemen, on three, goodness is magnetic. Goodness is magnetic. 1, 2, 3. Goodness is magnetic. On three, let's say thank you to our outgoing Kid Governor Cristiano. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Round of applause. Cristiano, congratulations. It has been a real joy for our state to get to know you, and myself personally. I'll always be running, thinking you might be right over my shoulder. It will keep me moving quickly. So congratulations on your year as our 2024 Kid Governor, spreading your message. You have so much to be proud of. Our next speaker is our Secretary of the State, Stephanie Thomas, who will also deliver the oaths of office to Keudy and his cabinet. Secretary Thomas is the 75th Secretary of State in Connecticut. She works in the executive branch, overseeing the state's records and elections. The Secretary of State's office has sworn in every previous Kid Governor. You will see her just about anywhere across Connecticut. If you want her to pay you a visit, you'll do that too. I saw it on Instagram. Please join me in welcoming our wonderful Secretary of the State, Secretary Thomas, to the podium.
Good morning, good morning. Who's ready for the fun part of swearing in? Yes. But first, raise your hand if you had a good time learning about all the candidates, participating on the vote, casting your vote for a Kid Governor. Put them up high. Oh, I like that. And how many of you think you'll keep voting in all elections, even when you get way, way old like me? Let's see those hands. Okay, fewer hands. Okay. Who will be excited about voting in every election when you have a chance? Come on, yes. So I like seeing those hands raised high because part of my job is making sure people know how to vote, that they can vote when they're eligible, and making sure they understand the process. And why is that so important? Because you can really use your vote like you did today to elect people who will help you make your community or your school better. And the coolest part of all of that is you can help make your community better, your school better, your home better, at any age. So who's excited to help make Connecticut better by helping this new cabinet? I don't know. I feel like this cabinet is ready to do great things. Who's ready to help them do great things? Okay, that's better. Thanks. That's better. And I do think we'll all do great things together. As you've heard, everybody has to work together. People who are elected, people who are in all branches of government, and all of you, the voters, you all have to work together to make sure that their platforms are successful, as you just heard from Cristiano. Before we get started with the ceremony, I do want to give one more round of applause to Cristiano Almeida and his cabinet. anyone elected knows it creates a lot of extra work, and they were out there. I saw them everywhere doing really cool projects, and they did an excellent job, so thank you very much. And it is now my duty to do the official part of the day, which is to administer the oath of office to the 2025 Kid Governor Keudy Martinez and all of his cabinet. And before I start, I'm really proud of each and every one of you. Running for office is never an easy decision, and going out there and explaining what you hope to accomplish and getting votes, that's a hard job. So I thank all of you by being a leader right now in Connecticut. So the way this works, I will swear in the cabinet first, and each person will be done individually. So when I call your name, please stand where you are, raise your right hand, and after I read the oath, you'll say, "I do," and just like that, you'll be official. Ready? Okay. First, we have Dawson Kaheda, who lives in the town of Washington. He's passionate about helping endangered animals and goes to school at Washington Primary. Dawson, do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will support the fifth graders and students of Connecticut during your one-year term, so long as you continue a citizen thereof, and that you will faithfully and impartially discharge the duties of the office of the Kid Governor's Cabinet to the best of your abilities, so help you God? Congratulations. Next up, Dominic DeVicentis, who lives in Hamden, passionate about school safety, and attends Helen Street Elementary. Dominic, do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will support the fifth graders and students of Connecticut during your one-year term, and so long as you continue a citizen thereof, and that you will faithfully and impartially discharge the duties of the office of the Kid Governor's Cabinet to the best of your abilities, so help you God? Congratulations. And next, Chloe Wilcox, who lives in Hartford, is passionate about healthy eating and attends Renzulli Academy. Chloe, do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will support the fifth graders and students of Connecticut during your one-year term, and so long as you continue a citizen thereof, and that you will faithfully and impartially discharge the duties of the office of the Kid Governor's Cabinet to the best of your abilities, so help you God? Congratulations. And next up, Nava Ekstrand, who lives in New London, wants everyone to stop littering and attend school at Benny Dover Jackson Multi-Magnet Middle School. Nava, do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will support the fifth graders and students of Connecticut during your one-year term, and so long as you continue a citizen thereof, and that you will faithfully and impartially discharge the duties of the office of the Kid Governor's Cabinet to the best of your abilities, so help you God? Congratulations. I feel like I should have this memorized by now. Does anyone agree? Okay, next up, Ryan Dang from North Haven, who stands up for mental health and attends Green Acres Elementary School. Ryan, do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will support the fifth graders and students of Connecticut during your one-year term, and so long as you continue a citizen thereof, and that you will faithfully and impartially discharge the duties of the office of the Kid Governor's Cabinet to the best of your abilities, so help you God? Congratulations. And last but not least, Warona Sagoma from East Hartford, who is passionate about self-confidence and attends Governor William Pitkin School. Warona, do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will support the fifth graders and students of Connecticut during your one-year term and so long as you continue a citizen thereof, and that you will faithfully and impartially discharge the duties of the office of the Kid Governor's Cabinet to the best of your abilities, so help you God? Congratulations! A round of applause to the entire cabinet, because it will take all of them to make sure that Connecticut and all of these platforms have a chance. Yay! And now it is my duty to administer the oath of office to your 2025 Kid Governor, Keudy Martinez. Keudy, as you know, is from Waterbury. He attends H.S. Chase Elementary School, and his platform is school safety. Yes, I would love the family to join me here. Thank you very much. Keudy, please join me here as well. And please raise your right hand. Keudy, do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will support the fifth graders and students of Connecticut during your one-year term and so long as you continue a citizen thereof, and that you will faithfully and impartially discharge the duties of the office of Connecticut's Kid Governor to the best of your ability, so help you God? I do. Yay! It is now my honor to present you with the Kid Governor sash, the symbol of your office. This sash has been worn by all of your predecessors, Elena Tipton, Jessica Broxham, Megan Kasparowski, Ella Briggs, Myra Stanfield, Reese Naughton, Makai Etienne Modeste, Ellie Mendez, and Cristiano Almeida, and now Keudy Martinez. Please wear this sash proudly as you address your constituents and make your public appearances around the state. And I'd now like to invite you to deliver your inaugural address. Governor Martinez.
Good morning, students of Connecticut, teachers, community members, dignitaries, and those watching online. Thank you for joining me today as I officially take on the role of Connecticut's Kid Governor. This moment is truly special to me, and I want to begin by expressing my heartfelt gratitude to the many people who made this possible. First, I want to thank my teacher, Ms. Mahmoudi, for encouraging me and supporting me throughout this journey. To my amazing classmates at Chase Elementary, thank you for your votes, your help, and your belief in me. To one of my good friends, Lena, thank you for your support and your help in making this process not feel overwhelming for me. To my family, thank you for always being there to cheer me on and help me prepare. Clap. To the fifth graders of Connecticut, thank you for always listening to my ideas and trusting me with your votes. You made this possible, and I am honored to represent you all. Finally, a big thank you to my cabinet members, Dawson, Dominic, Chloe, Nava, Ryan, and last but not least, Verona. I am so excited to work with you all to make our platform a reality. Now, let me share more about my platform, speaking up for safe and happy schools. I chose this platform because I believe every student deserves to feel safe at school. My first platform point is help stop bullying by reporting unsafe behavior. I chose this platform because according to the U.S. Department of Education, 1 in 5 kids are reported experiencing bullying. My second platform point is promote buddy systems to make sure no one feels alone. I chose this idea because people feeling alone is a problem, and I believe we can change that. My third platform point is encouraging 5th graders to start mental health awareness groups or clubs in schools. I chose this third platform point because students could really benefit from mental health tips so they can support each other. As your kid governor, I'm excited to work with you all. I'm excited to work with all of you to make our schools safer and better for everyone. I'm looking forward to meeting students across Connecticut, hearing your ideas, and turning them into action. Let's make a real difference. Together, we can create a solution that helps us feel secure and supported every day at school. I promise to work hard, listen carefully, and lead with fairness and kindness. Thank you for believing me and giving me the chance to represent you all. Let's make this year a great one for Connecticut students and teachers.
Congratulations. How do you feel? Great job. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause, a thunderous round of applause for your brand new Kid Governor Keudy Martinez. Congratulations and thank you, Stephanie Thomas, for being here today. I'm a little bit taller than you. I won't use this. So one more round of applause for all of our great cabinet members. We are grateful to all of you. I wrote you each a handwritten note, and then I realized they probably don't teach cursive in school anymore. So when you look at it and you're like, what does this say? It says a message that I think any adult in this room would echo. It says, congratulations. Thank you for your service. We're excited for your year ahead, and we wish you the best of luck, and remember to have fun. I'm now going to turn things over back to Sally Whipple to tell you about a day. It has been a real privilege and honor to be with you. There is so much all of you here in this space and watching online have to be proud of. And Mr. Governor, congratulations.
Thank you so much, and thank you to everybody here. It was a wonderful inauguration ceremony, and we're really happy to have had all of our speakers and dignitaries here today, and you. In just a moment, I'm going to dismiss the students one class at a time for lunch. But before I do that, let's show our appreciation for Mr. Keith McGilvery for hosting today's inauguration. And let's show our appreciation one more time for the dignitaries who took the time to be here with us today and for your 225 Kid Governor and Cabinet members. Now we have an afternoon of great educational activities, and for those of you watching online, we hope you enjoyed the ceremony and that you'll continue the celebration. At 2:15, you can watch our Meet the Branches of State Government program, and at 12:50, you can tune in for Meet the Cabinet, where you'll be able to hear from the 2025 cabinet members, learn about their experiences running for office, and learn how you can support their goals. So thank you all very, very much. For the 7 classes here today, I'm going to dismiss you in just a moment, but thank you again to everybody. You are going to have until 12:10 to eat your lunch, at which time one of our staff members will lead you to your first stop in the educational program. So I need you to remain quiet as I dismiss each group. And when I call your school's name, please stand up quietly, gather your belongings, and follow your guides. Our first group will be following Ms. Costa, who is right over there in the red dress. This is going to be H.S. Chase Elementary. Please stand and very quietly follow Ms. Costa. Thank you. Now I'm going to keep talking, so I need some quiet in the room.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Quiet, please.
Eyes and ears up here. Thank you.
While this school leaves, I want our second group to listen very carefully. You'll be following Ms. Bojarski and Mrs. Ferry, and they are located where?
I kept them alive, Madam Secretary.
Ms. Bojarski and Ms. Ferry. They're in the back. That is going to be the Benny Dover Jackson School and Helen Street Elementary. Please stand and quietly follow. I know. so you're going to have a problem. Okay, there we go. We're going to try again. Welcome back to the courtroom, everybody. We've got a very exciting program this afternoon because it isn't always that you get to talk to a member of each branch of government in the Connecticut state government. And today you have that choice. And I know that you have some prepared questions that you want to ask of our guests today. And so what we're going to do is jump right in. I'm going to have each guest introduce themselves, just telling you their name and what their position is. And then I'm going to call on each school one at a time to ask a question. And we're going to just keep asking questions until our time is up. So think about spreading it out among the branches. We have legislative, executive, and judicial represented here. So we'd like to learn about each branch. So we will first do introductions, and then I will ask you to ask your questions. Would you like to introduce yourselves to our friends?
Hello, can you hear me? Good morning, buenos días. Okay, gracias. My name is Hilda Santiago. I'm a state representative from Meriden, and I've been a legislator now for 12 years, going into my 7th term. When I'm finished, it'll be 14 years. So thank you for being here.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Eric Russell. I'm the state treasurer in Connecticut, so I'm a part of the executive branch, and I've been in this role for 2 years. I'm just starting my 3rd year as treasurer.
Thank you very much. Okay, we have 3 schools here with us. We have Chase School, Benny Dover Jackson, and Helen Street. So let's start with Helen Street School. Do you have a question to ask? Ms. Tabor's coming with her microphone, and you can stand up and ask your question.
I'm right behind you.
Hello, my name is Ezra, and I come from Helen Street Elementary School. My question is about the executive branch. What does the governor look for when appointing judges?
What does the governor look for when appointing judges? Great question. So I think one that each governor probably approaches this a little bit differently, but I think what they're evaluating is experience. So there are attorneys, right, that could be working in a lot of different spaces that may apply to be judges. And so they're looking at experience and background, right? Some people may be working as a prosecutor, some people may be working as a defense attorney, some people may be in private practice somewhere. And so I think it's evaluating their experience and their background and what they're going to add to the bench to make sure that they're going to be a good and impartial judge. And I would leave this to Judge Everly as well if you wanted to expand on it, but just so you know the process, the governor in Connecticut would nominate someone to be a judge, and then they would have to go through the legislative process and be approved to actually become a judge.
If I could just add to that, in order for the governor to appoint anyone to the bench, they must have gone through the Judicial Selection Commission first. There's a long application they fill out, and then they have to go for an interview. The Judicial Selection Commission is appointed through the governor. It is comprised of 6 attorneys and 6 members of the community, and they make a decision whether someone should be put on the list. Once you're on the list, doesn't mean you're automatically appointed. There are many people that have been on the list over 20 years and have not been appointed, but the governor can only select people from that list. So to try to get some of the politics out of the system for selecting judges. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And let me just add that. The governor appoints, so they go on the list. We have to approve the list when it comes before the legislature. So there's 187 of us, 151 in the House of Representatives, and 36 in the House of the Senate. So we all have to approve the judges, and they usually get appointed for 8 years, and then at the 8 years, they can be reappointed. As a matter of fact, we're coming in next Tuesday to approve a whole bunch of judges that just went through the Judiciary Committee and the Selection Committee in order to become judges.
Thank you very much. That was a wonderful question. It brought in all three branches. I love that because it shows how they all work together for the good of Connecticut. Next, let's have a question from Benny Dover Jackson School.
This question is for the executive branch. What's it like handling money for the state?
So the question, what's it like handling money for the state? So one, it's a really important job. We have about $260 billion that comes through the state every year. And I'm responsible for managing that cash and making sure that we have all of the money that we need to pay our bills on time. We also have about $60 billion that is in our pension fund. So it's how we make sure that your teachers and that state employees and retirees have money when they're done working, right? So that they can still take care of themselves. So I manage all of that money. And then it's also how we invest in the state, right? How do we make sure we're paying for new schools and that we're paying to fix the roads and to build bridges in our state? How are we paying for things like housing and childcare facilities? And so it's really interesting work. I really like it. It's how we make sure that we are doing everything we need to do to continue to take care of people in the state. But while I'm managing that money, the legislative branch is who actually decides how we're going to spend the money that we have in the state. And so that budget process is done by the governor and the legislature.
So just to add to that, like the treasurer just mentioned, the bills have to be put in every 2 years. So we approve a budget for the state of Connecticut every 2 years. Like he said, we decide on how much money the schools get by town, how much money the police might be getting, the firemen, how much money to pave the roads. So that's all decided in a budget that we have to approve by June. So we work together in order to spend the money. So I sit on the finance committee, so it's my job, our job in the finance committee to find the money in order to spend it. And then the appropriations committee spends the money. So we find the money as far as taxes and other ways to look for it, and then the appropriations committee spends it.
That's great. Thank you very much. Another wonderful question. Thank you. Those were great answers. Now let's have a question from Chase School.
Hello, this is for the executive branch. What are you doing to make schools better for kids?
Can you repeat that one more time?
What are you doing to make schools better for kids?
What do you do to make school better for kids?
To make school better?
Yes.
That's a great question. So this is another space where the legislative branch and the executive branch work really closely together, right? So really good question. A lot of this starts with our budget process. So it's through the governor's office, through the legislature, deciding how much money we're going to be investing in schools, right? And so that is all done through the budget. What we try to do big picture in the state is, through my office directly, is helping to build new schools as we're putting money into and supporting municipalities when your city or town wants to build a new school. But it's also how much money is going into help run those schools and the financing that comes along with that. It's a space that Connecticut, we continue to make a lot of investment in education because we know how important it is for you all now, but also for the long-term future of our state. And we work really closely to make sure we're meeting the needs that schools really have from a financial perspective. The other piece is that we have a state board of education where some education policy gets set on the state level. So what goals are you trying to meet to reach for your school, right? How we're going about things like testing. So a lot of those things are happening between the executive and legislative branch as well. And then in touch with your local school districts too.
Thank you. That was another good question. Thank you very much. Now we're going to throw it back to Helen Street School if you have another question.
This one is for the legislative branch. What made you want to be a state legislator?
Good question. I wanted to help people. And I started off first at the local level at the city council. I was there for 8 years. And then in 2012, the state rep from Meriden retired to run for Congress. And so then that was an opportunity for me to run for state representative. And I already have been involved in Meriden for many years. I did a lot of door knocking, making phone calls for people to come out to vote, because it's really important for people to come out to vote. So you have a district. I'm in the 84th district. We have, like I said, 151 legislators, and we all represent the town or city, and some of us represent 2 or 3 towns. But in Meriden, I only represent 1 district. And I just thought it was the next level to be able to make decisions and bring back money to the city of Meriden to make sure that our money wasn't cut in the budget. So it's basically also helping people with state issues, like if they applied for a program at the state level and they didn't get the help, then they can call me, and I would call the State Department and make sure that that person is getting help. So it's basically about helping your constituents and making sure that the services that the state provides in different departments helps them. Because if they get help, then I'll get the credit for getting voted for. So, because you have to come out to vote. So, so that's a good question.
Great, thank you very much. Now we're going to go back to Benny Dover Jackson School, and if anybody's got a judicial question, that would be great.
So cute.
My question is for the judicial branch. Do you have to be a lawyer first? Do you have to be a lawyer first?
That was easy.
That was too easy, but good answer. And now we go back to Chase School for a question.
What is the most interesting case you've worked on?
Thank you for that. When you're sitting as a judge, if you stay around long enough, you get to serve on all different possibilities that you can sit on. Sit on housing, civil, criminal, all different areas of the law as a judge. So for many years in Danbury, I sat on juvenile court. And were recent fractures. In other words, they happened during some time when the child was in the care of the parents. Now, the parents brought in 5 experts of their own, and they're all looking at the same x-rays. No one's looking at something different. They're all examining the same x-rays, which they put before me as they're testifying. Those 5 experts for the parents said, no, these are not recent fractures. They were healing fractures, and that all of the fractures occurred during childbirth. So then they brought in the doctor who was a obstetrician from Stanford, who had been in practice 35 years, and he testified that in 35 years, this was the most difficult birth he had ever had. So when the baby was stuck in the birth canal, and when that happens, there are emergency procedures. There's basically 5 steps that doctors can go through to extract the child from the birth canal. And he said he went through all 5. None of them worked. So he was at a last-ditch effort. He put both hands in and pulled as hard as he could. And then the child was saved. He basically saved both the child's life and the mother's life by doing that. So the decision was I had experts on both sides testifying differently, which happens in many trials, but a lot of times you don't have that many. We're all highly qualified. The #1 doctor who testifies in DCF cases came in. I had one of the doctors for the parents who's the chief surgeon at the hospital, special surgery, one of the finest hospitals in the world, testifying. So, when you're sitting in juvenile court and you have a decision to make, you don't want to ever put children in a difficult situation again if they've had one. On the other hand, there are legal standards that you have to follow. And one of them is that to terminate parental rights, it has to be one of the highest burdens of proof that we have, both clear and convincing evidence. And the bottom line is I ruled, after hearing all the evidence, I ruled that the state had not proven by clear and convincing evidence. In my own mind, I was convinced that these injuries did come from childbirth. So I awarded the children back to the parents, but I can tell you that I checked, I sat in Danbury for 5 years on juvenile court, and then thereafter, as I traveled throughout the state, hearing different cases, every year I checked back in Danbury to see if there was ever any other problem with the parents, and there never was. One of the children has graduated college now, and the other child, I think, is about to graduate college. And they did quite well throughout their career. So that was my hardest case.
Thank you very much for sharing that with us. I think it shows the importance of looking at all of the evidence and understanding that people can interpret things in different ways. But I think that it would be true of each branch of government. You have a lot of things that you have to consider and a lot of decisions to make. So that's a really good question because it really reminds us of all of the important issues that arise and how our officials deal with those issues. We are nearing the end of our time together, but I would like to, I think everyone's had 2 questions so far. Every school has had 2. Does anybody have a really compelling question, a really question that they just really want to have answered before we end our time together? From any school? You just raise your hand back there.
My name is Castillo, and I have a question for the executive branch. Can a governor get arrested if they commit a crime?
Good question. Can the governor get arrested if they commit a crime? The answer is yes. In Connecticut, the governor can be held accountable for committing a crime. And then what's a little bit different is there's been a lot of talk about this on the federal level with the president right now. But in Connecticut, the ability to pardon someone, so to get rid of a conviction or a crime has actually been delegated to, we have a board of pardons and paroles in Connecticut rather than the governor making that decision on their own. So the short answer is yes.
Interesting question. And I think we have time for one more. And I think somebody back there, you had a question that you really wanted to ask.
What do you take into consideration when making laws?
What do you take into consideration when making laws?
Oh, okay, good question. We take a lot of things into consideration depending on what the law is about. So if it's about, let's say we passed the law a couple years ago in the last session to make the lollipop the state candy. Everybody hear about that? So that was easy, right? So everybody agrees with that. But sometimes you don't think it's easy because somebody might have put in a bill to make ice cream the state dessert or candy. So it depends on how the bill is brought to the chambers. So when the bill is brought to the chamber, that means that at least it came out of the committee. There's a long process. It came out of the committee. And then it goes on a docket, and then they bring the bill out. Now, both sides, the Republican side, has a chance to say what they feel about the bill. And then on the Democratic side, they have a chance to say how they feel about a bill. And everybody has their argument, their debate. And then if it's because the Democrats are in the majority now, it's easy for us to pass a bill without the other branch, without the other party. But it's always good to make sure that you pass bills that are bipartisan, right? That both parties agree on. I think that it all depends. Let's say, for example, the minimum wage. That was a big one, right? We raised the minimum wage a few years ago, and now it's up to $15.69. But when that bill came out, I would say about 6 years ago, the debate was for almost 10 hours. So everybody some people were against it and some people were for it. So you have a debate. So between the two parties, the two legislative parties, they decide on how long the debate is going to be. So that was one bill that it was a long debate, but we still passed it. So the state of Connecticut has a higher minimum wage than a lot of other states around the country, right? Because the federal minimum wage is $7.25. So we want to be able to start young people, like if you're going to work at McDonald's or you're going to work in an office or you're going to work at Home Depot, that you start with a good wage so that hopefully, or you work in a doctor's office, they usually start you off with minimum wage, so that you'll make good money in order to stay in the state of Connecticut. One thing is that Connecticut is a very expensive state. So in order to survive in the state of Connecticut, you now have to make almost $27 an hour for a family of 4. And most of the time, the mother and the father have to work in order to pay bills. So raising it up to almost $15.69, because now every year it's going to go up, it helps people to find better jobs. So it all depends on what the bill is. Sometimes it takes 10 minutes to pass a bill, and other times it takes 8 hours to pass a bill, or 10 hours. The biggest bill that takes the most time is the budget. We have to pass a budget every 2 years, because if we don't pass a budget, then nobody gets paid in the state of Connecticut. The schools, the Board of Ed, we don't get paid, the executive, the judges, nobody gets paid. So we have to make sure we pass a budget every 2 years. So that debate usually takes like 8 hours, 6 hours, between the two people, the two bodies in the chamber. And then at the end of the day, at the end of the debate, then we all vote for the budget, because we have to make sure that the money that's at the state level and the money that the treasurer keeps at the treasury is funneled down to your local city government and your local board of ed. So that's what my job is to make sure that we vote on a budget that's hopefully bipartisan, but also that the money, that everybody gets paid at the local level, because we can't do the snow plowing, we can't pave roads, we can't fix anything in your town if you don't get money. Now, there's other ways to raise money, because at the local level they have property taxes, but you always need help from the state in order to pay for a lot of the services in your town. So that was a good question.
That was good, and you can see everything that has to be considered by people in state government. And now we're going to move you on to your next part of your program, but let's first really show our appreciation for these three leaders who have shared with us. And now we have Ms. Bojarski to take her group.
Have a great day.
And Ms. Costa is over on that side of the room for her group. Chase.
Hey, guess what? You guys are going on the news. We're live.
Hello and welcome everyone to the Old State House. Happy Inauguration Day.
Sharia. We're live right now. Oh no, we're live. Do you have the Kid Governor badges? Yeah. Except I lost mine.
Perfect. Thank you. All right, there we are. Hello everyone. Happy Inauguration Day. All right, welcome to Connecticut's old State House, and the room we are sitting in right now is the former state legislature chamber. So when this was a state capital, the Connecticut legislature would meet in here. What we're going to do today is we are going to be asking some questions and getting some answers from our Kid Governor cabinet. Now, before we get started, I do have a couple things I need to say. We are in a historic room, and we have historic furniture. This furniture is over 100 years old. So we have a couple rules about it, okay? All 4 feet of the chairs have to stay on the floor. And your feet cannot go on any furniture, okay? We can do that, right? Yeah, that's easy. Great. So what we're going to do first is have our cabinet members introduce themselves. They're going to say their name and their platform, and then we're going to ask some questions, all right? Let's get started.
Who has the mic?
Hi, my name is, why is it so loud? Hi, my name is Dawson, and my platform is endangered animals.
Hi, my name's Dominic, and my platform's on school safety.
Hi, my name is Chloe, and my platform is healthy eating.
Hi, my name is Nava, and my platform is littering.
Hi, my name is Ryan, and my platform is mental health.
Hi, my name is Verona, and my platform is self-confidence.
All right, thank you, cabinet. Let's give them a round of applause. Yeah. All right, so I have a friend here, Mr. Matt. He has a microphone, and we are going to have folks raise their hands when they want to ask a question, and he will bring a microphone over, and you will ask your question into the mic, okay? Who has our first question?
My name is Cassia. I'm from Helen Street Elementary, and my question for Ryan is, what inspired you to run for Kid Governor elections?
What inspired me is my teachers, my parents, and my friends, and everyone who supported me.
Thank you. Our next question, please. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Gracie, and I got a question for, am I saying your name right? Verona? Can you tell us more about how your grandparents inspired you?
Every time I would visit their house, whenever we had free time, they would always tell me about their past childhood and like how much fun they had without these electronics or TikTok stuff, tic-tac. And then they would tell me how bad they see the world nowadays, and yeah.
All right, thank you. Where's our next question?
Hi, my name is Xander, and I have a question for Dawson. What animal do you want to save the most?
Probably the Arctic owl.
All right, thank you. All right. We're going to ask our next question, but first I'm just going to ask we hold all our applause to the end so we can get as many questions as possible in, okay?
Hi, my name is Sophia, and I have a question for Nava. What was your first cabinet meeting like?
I think that my first cabinet meeting was, it was really exciting, but it was also kind of nervous because I didn't know anyone who was sitting next to me. And we actually had this little thing, we would always say cricket when nobody talked. And we had a lot of crickets.
Thank you. Our next question.
Do you want to go over a second?
Hi, my name is Aliyah. I'm from Helen Street Elementary School, and my question is for Dominic. Why is school safety important to you?
School safety is important to me because I think no fifth graders should be scared at school or just feel nervous in general. And yeah.
Go ahead, keep going. That's it? All right, thank you so much, Dominic. Our next question.
Hi, my name is Melody, and I'm from Helen Street Elementary School in Hampden. And my question is for Chloe. My question is, if your community issue was fixed, what else would you add of it? What else community issue would you have?
Wait, can you repeat the question?
If your community issue was fixed, what else community issue would you have?
What else would you advocate for? Probably, I said this earlier, probably littering, because there's always like glass or like trash right around my community, and it's kind of sad. There's so much.
Thank you. Our next question.
Hi, my name is Caitlin, and I'm from Benny Dover Jackson in New London, and my question is for Dominic. What would you promote first?
Probably stop fighting. So it's kind of the root of everything, of bullying, and yeah.
Thank you. Our next question.
Where's Keudy?
He's not here, so you can ask another one.
What was the hardest part about running for Kid Governor? Dawson.
The hardest part? Probably researching, like, my platform.
Thank you. All right, any more questions? Yes.
Hi, my name is Albert. I'm from Benny Dover, and my question is for Chloe. What is your favorite food?
I have to say something healthy. Probably vegetables. That's a complete lie, but yeah.
Thank you. Our next question.
So, my question is for Ryan. My name is Xander, and what inspired you to do mental health?
What inspired me was my parents, my teachers, my friends, and everyone who supported me.
Thank you. Do we have any more questions? Wonderful. We've got a couple more. Great.
Hello, my name is Max. I'm from Helen Street School Elementary, and I have a question for Dawson. Why did you pick this platform topic?
I picked this platform topic because there's lots of endangered animals.
Thank you. Our next question.
Hi, my name is Annabelle, and I'm from Benny Dover. My question is for Ryan. Why did you want to be a part of Kid Governor?
I wanted to be a part of Kid Governor because I just felt like there are a lot of people struggling in my school, so I wanted to help that.
Thank you. Do we have any more questions? Yes.
I got another question for Ramona. What is your favorite song to play on the violin?
favorite song to play on the violin, I don't really know the name of it, but it's a Mexican song.
All right, thank you. And thank you to our cabinet and our audience for your wonderful questions. Let's give everyone a round of applause. All right, thank you so much. I know we have one school that is headed out, so I am going to ask Helen Street to stay seated for just a minute so that we can let our friends get ready to go, okay? Thank you so much.